Hi everyone, welcome to ZyNerd session again on rules for 2024 counseling. We'll be taking you through the rules of 2024 counseling. This is a live webinar and the video will also be available in the ZyNerd portal at a later point in time for you to see in case you missed out. All India counseling, we are looking at All India counseling rules on the eligibility, registration, joining, upgradation, exit rules. So what happens when you are allotted? Now you're filling your choices. We had a webinar now on filling choices that will also be up in the YouTube portal as well as in the video. Please join our Telegram group. Search for ZyNerd NEET MDS. NEET MDS on Telegram. You'll be able to get your Telegram group. You can join our Telegram group and you can ask any queries. We will take you through this part. The webinar link for the previous webinar, the link for the choice filling webinar, what you need to be very clear about before submitting your choices for All India counseling is available. We'll also take you through the state-wise counseling and other details as we move forward. Currently, we are into the All India counseling registration, so we are looking at this. Eligibility, we know that there are three major quotas, All India quota, for which every qualified candidate is eligible, correct? For the quota, every qualified candidate is eligible. What happens now after after we log in is a different thing, but for the quota, everybody is eligible. Then you have deemed. Is everyone eligible? Yes, everyone is eligible for deemed seats, for the management quota seats of deemed. NRI is a separate process. And then you have AFMS seats. Also, everyone is eligible, but priority 3, priority 4, priority 5 wise allotment happens. Usually, it doesn't come to priority 5. It gets closed in the earlier allotments. Now, we will look at All India counseling and who is eligible. It is quota. It is not quota specific. We are looking at All India quota, deemed or AFMS, all three. All three seats will be visible for you if you have selected all three. If you have selected All India quota alone, that will be visible for you. With that in mind, you can go through. It doesn't matter which ones you are eligible for. With that in mind, this eligibility is towards what has happened in the previous rounds or whether there is any specific ineligibility mentioned. If you have selected All India quota, everyone who has registered now, everyone can register and are eligible for round 1. Everyone who has qualified. In case you have not qualified, qualified is above 50 percentile or 40 percentile as per category. If you are not qualified, if you are below the qualification marks for your category, you will not be able to register. You will get a message saying invalid details or not eligible. Candidate is not eligible. So if you are qualified, only then we will be able to register for All India counseling, which is happening now, and the choice filling is ending on 7th. State counselings might be different. You might be able to register and then later fill choices at a later point in time after eligibility criteria is reduced, cutoff percentile is reduced. But now All India, only those who are qualified are eligible, but within that set is what we are going to talk about. Everybody is eligible. Registration, first time registration. So you will have to register now. You pay a security deposit. We have explained that in the choice filling in the other video yesterday. The security deposit needs to be paid and a non-refundable registration fee needs to be paid. So first time registration, that is clear. Choice filling first time, no limit in the number of choices. In every round, the number of choices is not limited. It is nothing like you have to fill 5 choices. You are limiting your choices. Whatever numbers are available, let us say there are 420 choices available for you. You can fill all the choices provided you are interested in. That is why we are saying go through the previous choice filling related webinar. That will help you in defining your choices, and we have also given the logic of allotments, what not to miss, and an entire checklist. Fill all choices that wish to join. Don't limit to closing ranks. Some choice closed at rank 400. I am 500. Don't limit. Fill all choices that you wish to join. Now we come to the major part. After All India R1 allotment, results and decisions. I am allotted in All India or not allotted. After the allotment results come up, what will be the impact of your decisions? For all the scenarios we will be covering. One by one, very slowly we will cover this. Keep note of this. Some of these scenarios beyond round 2, etc., you might not be able to it might be difficult for you to follow through till you get into a particular scenario, because from round 1 onwards till round 3, the combination of scenarios might be 15, 16. Right now, at the end of round 1, look at what is possible. You are not allotted. You fill some choices, you are not allotted. You are eligible for All India round 2. We are straight away saying you are eligible for All India round 2. State status does not matter. Whether you participated in state, whether you are holding a state, doesn't matter. If you are not allotted in All India round 2, All India round 1, you are eligible straight away for All India round 2. That is one. Second, I am allotted. I join my All India round 1 seat. I went and joined. You will have to join after allotment to keep that seat. Otherwise, that will be vacant for the next round. Somebody might even take it if they are higher rank, a higher ranker. So, if you are allotted in All India round 1 and you join the seat eligible for All India round 2, you will be able to go to a better seat if it is available in All India round 2. How will the better seat be available? Somebody, you are rank 100, somebody above your rank, let us say, left a seat without joining or joined and resigned, then that will be vacant. That seats will be available for you. You can get those seats. So even after All India round 1 allotment, you will be able to joining, you will be eligible for All India round 2 for upgradation. That is what we call upgradation. All India round 1 allotted, joined, you can upgrade to a better seat in All India round 2. And then let us say you are not allotted in All India, and you did not join. You were allotted, you got a seat, against your number there is a seat, but you did not join. You are still eligible for All India round 2. This is called free exit, which means you are still eligible for All India round 2. First, eligibility part we will cover. Security deposit and forfeiture we will come to later. Allotted and did not join, you are still eligible for All India round 2. Allotted, joined, and then resigned. That is also an option, correct? I joined and then resigned. Why would I resign? I joined All India round 1 seat. Then I get a state result. State results have not started. State will publish the results after All India round 1 results, for sure. Only after All India round 1 results, state will publish the results. But when you get a better seat in state round 1, by that time you already joined All India round 1. You can still resign and go to state round 1. Will I be eligible for All India round 2? Yes. You are holding a state seat but still eligible for All India round 2. That is what we are coming. Whatever be the status, first you joined, did not join, not even allotted, you are eligible for state round 1. Just because you are allotted an All India round 1 or you joined an All India round 1 seat, that does not take away state round 1 eligibility. You are eligible for state round 2 irrespective of what happens in All India round 1. You can get a seat in state round 1 and you will be able to go and join, provided if you joined an All India round 1 seat, then that resignation you should be able to do within a time. Anyways, you will fill your choices for All India round 1, because even if you move on to state round 1, you can still participate in All India round 2. So go ahead and fill your choices that you wish to join. Don't worry about state round 1. Fill the choices that you wish to join and take a call at a later point in time. That is point 1. Second, what is free exit? Sorry. So what is free exit? If I resign after joining, or if I am allotted and I did not join, that is equivalent to free exit. Free exit means there is no impact on security deposit. You would have paid 25,000 or 10,000 or 2 lakhs, correct? That will continue to be with you. It will not go to MCC and you will not forfeit that. That will not be taken away. You will still have that with you when you go into All India round 2. So which means there is free exit. Which also means whatever has happened here, allotted and did not join, that will not impact your round 2. You will be able to fill in the same choice again, and you will also be able to fill in, participate in All India round 2 for all the choices. So this does not impact anything. That is free exit. Now let us say you are resigning the All India round 1 seat. After allotment, you joined and you are resigning the All India round 1 seat. Yes, it is possible, but only till a timeline. So you are joining, let us say the results come in or on next week, 7th July is the allotment date. They are publishing the results around 5 days later. Let us say, for example, not on the exact day, but 12th or 13th the results come in. Now they are giving you time till 19th to join. You are joining. This might change at a later point in time, irrespective of what they have given. But let's say they are joining, and then you are resigning the seat. There will be a timeline given here. Till this timeline, you will be able to resign. Till that time, you can resign for moving on to a different seat. So that would mean what is possible till resignation, till the resignation deadline, it is possible to resign a joint All India round 1 seat. Even then, it is equivalent to free exit. You can go to All India round 2 with no seat in hand. That seat will not be with you, but you can still refill the seat and go on. Let us say there is a candidate. After this round 1 exits, either they joined and then wants to exit, did not opt for upgradation at all. So I did not opt for upgradation after joining, or I did not join an allotted seat. I was not allotted. I want to exit. I don't even come to MCC's portal. The security deposit paid will be refunded, because R1, whatever be the scenarios, there is no forfeiture of security deposit. So you will get the amount back if you exit out of the counseling after round 1. That amount will be back in December or January, usually 2 to 3 months after the end of the counseling rounds. Now we would suggest, if you are allotted and joined, always opt for upgradation. Don't say I don't want to opt for upgradation. Always opt for upgradation, because sometimes you go to the institute, opt, and then realize that there might be a better option, or you want to do something else. You can't come back to round 2, round 3, any round if you don't opt for upgradation. Don't make this mistake. Even if it is your first choice, we would say opt for upgradation, keep chances open. Then second round, you don't fill any choice, you will retain that. So All India round 1, I got my best choice. Still, I opt for upgradation. Second round, I don't even go to MCC, I will still retain this. So that option is there. But some percentage, 0.1% chance that you might change your mind and say, I want a better seat. Nobody will do that, correct? Nobody will do that. Usually, once you get your first choice, obviously, you will retain that. So this is all not required. But yeah, we have at least 10-15 calls every year asking whether I can do this. I did not opt for upgradation. That was my first choice. Now I realize that I have made a wrong choice. I want to go there. Not possible. That is the only seat across this year for you, unless you have a state option. So please opt for upgradation. You can opt for upgradation and then not fill any choice. That is a suggestion for All India round 1 seat. Second, All India round 2. Who is eligible? Everybody is eligible except that person who joined All India round 1 seat and said, I don't want to upgrade. That person will never come into All India again. That is the seat that they will hold on from All India. They can resign, but within the timeline, but even then they will not be able to come back. Whatever be the seat status, you are eligible except for this set of people. Fresh registration is possible. In case you missed registering in round 1, fresh registration is possible. Everyone who is All India round 1 registered, you just, because there is no free, it is completely free exit even for somebody who did not join or who joined also. They will just log in using the same registration. Same security deposit is intact. Security deposit is not forfeited for anyone in All India round 1. So it comes back to you. You will be able to register with the same login. Fresh choices, we discussed it in the previous session. First round choices will go. It will be null and void. You will fill fresh choices. What will be the seats that are available? Already first round they have given out a seat matrix. Beyond that, in first round there will be a lot of seats which are unallotted. The probably non-clinical seats or NRI seats, deemed university non-clinical seats. Those will be there as pure vacancies. Nobody is holding that. Not joined. Some people would have been allotted and did not join. Those vacancies will be there. New seats might be added in R2. Sometimes it happens, very rarely, 2 or 3 seats, something, which are not available in round 1. Some institute made a mistake. Those will be there. And virtual vacancies will be there. What are virtual vacancies? Somebody said, I am joining an All India round 1 seat. I want to upgrade. If this person upgrades to a better seat in R2, that becomes a vacancy. When does it become an actual vacancy? If this person upgrades, gets a better seat in round 2 during the processing of counseling from their choices. This seat is called a virtual vacancy. Somebody is holding that seat now. Only if they get a better seat, it will go away from them. When it goes away from them, that will become an actual vacancy. In the seat matrix, it will be a virtual vacancy during the round 2. You will get to know this during the round 2. These are the seats that will be available. Question, can I fill? I went ahead and I was allotted in All India round 1. I did not join. Can I fill the same seat? Yes, you can fill the same seat in All India round 2, even after free exit. After All India round 2 allotment, you are allotted in All India round 2, results and decision impact. I am allotted in All India round 2 or not allotted, depending upon how I came into All India round 1. So no seat at the end of All India round 2. If I don't have a seat at the end of All India round 2, which means I was not allotted in All India round 1 and All India round 2, I did not get any seat at all. Or I was allotted in All India round 1, did not join or resigned. I came to round 2 without a seat in hand. And then I was not allotted in All India round 2. I changed my choices. I was not allotted. I am eligible for round 3. Same login, no difference. I am eligible because there was no seat at the end of All India round 2. I am not holding a seat. I retained a seat When what? I retained an All India Round 1 seat. I went ahead, All India Round 1. Let us take an example. Seat. I joined Lady Harding. What OMFS? Let's see. In All India Round 2, I put up a better college. I did not get a college. I had only one choice. I put up that choice. I will only fill better choices than Lady Harding in Round 2. Correct? Whatever I want better. I did not get that. I will retain the seat, Lady Harding. I will retain. I have already joined there. Courses have not started. I will retain that seat. Then there are 3 options for that candidate. 3 options. 1, the candidate says, I will continue with the seat and go into round 3. Possible. Option number 1. Second, within 2 days of results come in on, let us say, 25th, 30th, or 25th or something, 27th. Within 2 days of results, the candidate knows that the same seat is retained. MCC will tell within 27th you can resign the seat. Which seat? Lady Harding OMFS, which you retained, without security deposit forfeiture. That is possible. But you won't have a seat. You can go to round 3. Eligible, still eligible. Third scenario, the candidate says within 2 days the candidate doesn't resign. The candidate wants to hold the seat. In some state, the candidate was expecting a seat better than Lady Harding is what the candidate thinks. It was not available in All India because it fell in a different category. Now the candidate moves on to the state counselling, somehow got the seat in state round 2. Now 27th has gone, that 2 days without forfeiture. But there is another deadline within which resignation is possible. In that case, the candidate can still resign. So basically, All India Round 1 retained seat in All India Round 2. You can resign after 2 days, but within a deadline. They'll say 30th, 1st or something. Then your security deposit is forfeited, gone. You can still participate in round 3 with fresh registration. That is possible. So all 3 scenarios are possible. Anybody who has retained their All India Round 1 seat, irrespective of the scenario, can participate in round 3. It is possible to participate if you retain the same seat in All India Round 3. That is all you need to know. Maximum impact is your security deposit forfeiture, and you should be very clear with till when is it possible to resign. Allotted in All India Round 2 and joined. Eligible for All India Round 3. From 2022, R2 to R3 upgradation is possible. You join a better seat in R2. This might be a first time, or you joined an R1 seat, got upgraded to a better seat in R2, resign, you go ahead and get relieving, join the R2 seat, submit all the fee originals here. You once again can upgrade to a better seat in R3. No security deposit forfeiture. There are clauses mentioning security deposit forfeiture on resigning an R2 seat. Exit with forfeiture is mentioned. That is wrong in the MCC prospectus. We have written to MCC. Last year too, they changed it after we wrote to them, and there was a lot of confusion. They will change this. They will come up with, and there are also clauses which says that after joining an R2 seat, you are not eligible to upgrade, etc. This is not right. MCC has gone ahead with the first version of the previous year's prospectus, and they have just modified it to MDS because last year PG and MDS happened together. They usually do that. We are aware of that. So even if you call the call center, they'll be clearly confused about it. They'll confuse you more. Be very clear. R2 to R3 upgradation is possible this year. Right at the beginning, they would have said round 2, there will be 3 rounds, and instead of a mop-up round, the term R3 itself is because upgradation is possible. They've also confused the mop-up thing. We'll come up with a separate session on that. Allotted in All India Round 2 and did not join. In this scenario, first time forfeiture of security deposit, the 25K you paid, that is forfeited for the first time. This is the scenario, first scenario where that comes up. Round 1, whatever we did, there was no forfeiture, but allotted in All India Round 2 and did not join, that is the first scenario where security deposit will be forfeited, where you did not join. We already joined and resigned case, retained and resigned case earlier. Here, still the candidate is eligible for All India Round 3 through fresh registration, which basically means everybody is eligible for All India Round 3, everybody except somebody who joined All India Round 1 and said I do not want for upgradation, or someone who joined All India Round 2 and said I did not want for upgradation. Everybody else, irrespective of the state status, whether you hold a seat, hold or not hold a seat, they are eligible for All India Round 3. But hold on to this. We will come back to this again, whether state Round 2 candidates can move on to All India Round 3. But as far as All India is concerned, MCC is concerned, they will allow everyone to be allotted in All India round 3. They won't reject anyone into All India round 3 except for this set of people. So all the scenarios you are eligible for All India round 3. What will be the impact of security deposit? Let us say you did not join an allotted All India round 2 seat. Round 2 seat you were allotted, you did not join an All India round 2 seat, your security deposit is forfeited. We said that. Similarly, but you are still eligible for All India round 3 through fresh registration. You joined, you went ahead and joined. We said upgradation was possible, but within that, before that, you get a state round 2 better seat. You got a state round 2 seat. You want to resign and join here, there will be a timeline provided. Before that, your state results are out, then you will be able to resign the All India round 2 seat and join the state round 2 seat. Again, your amount is forfeited, but you can participate in, even though you join, you can participate in All India round 3. You are eligible. State allows resignation is a different thing. There is a confusion there. We'll come to that. But All India says everybody is eligible for R3. MCC says that is a rule. And also, we talked about the All India round 1 retained can be resigned in 2 days without forfeiture of security deposit, which is an additional clause. After that, there is a forfeiture of security deposit. You can still resign All India round 1 seat retained in All India round 2, but after 2 days, within that deadline, they'll publish a deadline, but that is with security deposit forfeiture. No seat. I have no seat, or at the end of All India round 2 counselling, I did not get any seat at all, or I free exited in the first round, second round I did not get a seat. I basically don't have an allotment. I want to exit. It will be refunded after 3 months. 3 months after the end of the counselling. So let us, the counselling has started in July, will end in October. Then beyond that 3 months. So December next year Jan. So that is an investment that we need to make. All India round 3 rules. It is no longer called mop-up round. Mop-up round is when no upgradation is allowed. Like R2, you hold a seat, you are out of the counselling. That is when the third round is called mop-up round. Now this is called round 3 because upgradation is allowed. R2, you can hold a seat and upgrade to round 3. 2 or 3 places you will come back and comment saying that, okay, we are wrong, these many places we are wrong. We have gone through the entire prospectus. We know what is wrong, what they corrected in the next part of the prospectus too. Last year they corrected in second round, third round. We also ran sessions. Candidate kept asking how there are contradictions in the prospectus, and they modified the prospectus. Unfortunately, MCC has gone ahead with the round 1, the first version of the prospectus again and modified it for MDS this year. Very, very unfortunate, but they will change the rules later. Or if you keep calling them or mailing them, they will immediately put up a notification. We have also intimated MCC on what are the mistakes in the prospectus. All India round 2, state round 2 joined. The prospectus will say in some place that All India round 2 joint candidates cannot resign. That will be sent to states and states will not allot them, etc. That clause they have forgotten to remove. Write to MCC. Even though this is at a later stage, they will clarify later. You do not need to take decisions now, but note that they will modify these rules. All India round 2 joint can participate in state 2 for the round 2 counselling. That was a rule last year. States also know that. They have also been notified that they can participate. It is in round 3 that this rule comes up. Now we are into round 3. Irrespective of whether you joined All India round 2 or state round 2, you are eligible for round 3. Note, you are eligible for round 3. After being allotted in round 3, whether you will be able to join depends upon your state. Let us say your state are to join, whether they allow you to resign. Some states do not do that, do not allow you. That is a different concern, but you will be eligible. This is an unfortunate situation where some states don't follow the process, or some states actually give the benefit possibly impacting their state students. No movement from state R2, or it may be a benefit for the All India round 3 candidates. Irrespective of that, the rule is that All India MCC will allow everyone in this status. They will not restrict anyone, and they will allow everyone, and they are eligible. Even fresh registration is possible. If you have lost your security deposit, All India round 2 you allotted and joined, did not join, you lost your security deposit or resigned and you forfeited your security deposit, you will have to again pay 25k, 2 lakhs or 10k and re-register for this round along with the 1000 rupees, 5000 rupees and re-register. Cut off marks, which basically is the 50%, 40%, usually is reduced before round 3. There is always a representation and then it is reduced. After All India round 3 allotment, results and decisions, what are the impact? We'll look at it. This is possibly the final one before stray. no seat at the end of all India round 3 eligible for stray. If you are allotted, not allotted, basically in round 3, you did not come into round 3 with a seat. Whether you resigned before first round itself, you free exited, doesn't matter. When you came into round 3, you did not hold a all India round 2 seat. Then at the end of all India round 3, you will be eligible for stray. Stray has another eligibility criteria where you should not be holding state seats. But from this perspective, once all India round 3 is allotted and you have no seat allotment at the end of all India round 3, you don't hold a seat, then you are eligible for stray round. Let this be clear. Hope this is clear. Now we come into the next scenario. Allotted in all India round 3 and joined. Final seat. This will be your final seat. You are allotted a new seat in all India round 3, or you hold a seat in all India round 2, you upgrade to round 3 to a better seat. That is your final seat if you join. If you don't join, allotted in all India round 3 and did not join, out of all India counselling. You will lose your security deposit. Next round also you can't go. You are out of all India counselling. State you can still attend, but out of all India counselling if you are allotted in all India round 3 and join. R2 to R3 better seat, you join, end of seat. First time seat in a round 3, or you did not come with a seat but you got a seat in round 3, you join that seat, that is your final seat. What MCC will do is, it will send across a list including somebody who retained all India round 2 seat in all India round 3. This is a very, very critical thing. Round 2, you joined a seat. For those people who are holding a round 2 seat, this is very, very critical. Holding means you joined, you completed your admissions, you are still having the seat. In this scenario, from round 2 joined, if you retain the round 2 seat in round 3 too, I gave 10 choices, better choices, but I got the same seat. You cannot resign. You cannot resign in this scenario. That will be your final seat. The final seat is for 3 sets of people. First, allotted first time in round 3 joined, allotted upgraded from R2 to R3, then joined the R3 seat, retained all India round 2 to round 3 seat. This 3 set of people, they will take the list, not this. This is not there. Those who joined, they will take the list of that 3 sets, 1, 2 and R2 to R3 and joined, and send it to all states. These people, these set of candidates have joined all India round 3. All India round 3 joined, you cannot participate in state round 3. You are out of the counselling. Either you take that seat or pay the penalty of 3 years and move out of that seat. That is how the scenario will be. So this is a critical scenario where you actually, right from round 2, it is very critical because you retain the round 3 seat, round 2 seat in round 3, you will not be eligible for further rounds. Choice filling, fresh choice filling only. When you come into round 3, you fill choices fresh. What will be the seats? Round 2 unallotted, round 2 not joined or joined and resigned. These all will be actual vacancies. New seats in R3, very, very rare. Usually doesn't come in, maybe 1. Vacancies. These are also actual vacancies plus virtual vacancies. What are virtual vacancies? R2 seat holders who said, I want to upgrade. If they upgrade, these vacancies become actual vacancies. Can I fill R2 seat not joined, which I did not join, or R1 seat that I did not join? Yes, you can fill. In case you did not join or you joined and resigned, even that seat can be filled. Resignation after joining. We multiple times mentioned after joining, that is a final seat. It is not possible to resign after all India round 3 after joining the seat. Security deposit is anyways refunded. Till the end of the counselling, even states will not allow you after all India round 3 joining. States will not allow you. This is your final seat. That seat that you hold, you go to the institute and say, I want to resign. Institute will say that is not possible because that seat will not be allotted by MCC to anyone else. So you will pay a penalty. That is, let us say 5 lakhs, 3-year fee, deemed 3-year fee, 60 lakhs. That is a penalty that you need to pay for the all India round 3 seats. And if you don't join, if you want to resign or quit the seat after joining an all India round 3 seat, did not join all India round 3 seat, exit with forfeiture, security deposit is forfeited, stray round, you will not be eligible. So note, if you are allotted in all India round 3, your name is part of the allotment list. You join, final seat. You don't join, you're out of All India Counselling. So All India Counselling once allotted ends here. If you join because it is a final seat, if you don't join, you will not be eligible for a stray round of All India. But state, you might be eligible. No seat after round 3. If you exit, you're eligible by stray by default. There will be a refund in case you are not participating. Now a crucial question comes in. I have a state round 2 seat. I get a better seat in All India round 3. We said state round 2 joined are eligible for All India round 3. Eligibility means MCC says you are eligible. But some states did not allow resignation of state round 2 seat. So basically, All India round 3 you are allotted. You want to move from state round 2 to this. Most of the states know the process. They allow this, which will create vacancies in states. The state candidates benefit. It will be an impact for All India round 3 candidates. Yes, that is an impact, unfortunate, but that is a rule. As you move on, let us say tomorrow that comes the fourth round, then it means upgradation till that from everywhere is possible. That is the entire purpose. Whether it is right, justifiable from whose end, it will all depend. Right now, you may not know the impact. At that point in time, you will know that that is the impact, but that is the rule. We can't change that. Now, it will be beneficial for you, not beneficial for you. You don't know that today, but that is the rule. Understand that. Now, here, these states are supposed to allow resignation and allow candidates to move to All India round. Some states, for example, Tamil Nadu, etc., and a few states did not allow resignation and did not allow candidates to move from state round 2 to All India round 3, which means these seats are allotted, move to stray without this candidate joining the seat. This you should be very clear about before participating in All India round 3. It helps because if you know that your state is not allowing resignation, it is always better to actually not participate or represent to your state to allow resignation. At this point in time, you should not be ideally stuck in a scenario where you have an All India round 3 allotment and then stuck in further complications of whether you will be allotted in further state rounds. So know that that is the only limitation. That is a state level limitation. MCC will allot. That is, anyways, that seat is gone. Unfortunate, but that is how it is. Stray round. All India round 3, what did we say? All the joint candidates of All India round 3 are out, correct? Final seat. The seat is also out. Whether the person goes to join the course, at this point in time after round 2, you will join the course after the end of round 2, usually. So, as in basically, when you say join the course, you will commence the course, not join the course. Joining is your admission process. Commence the course. You'll start doing duties and you'll start having classes, etc. So, this person and this person's seat are out of the entire counseling process, which means the rest of the vacant seats and whoever is eligible for stray only will participate for the vacant seats. This might be a very good seat. A topper in All India round 3 might have left a seat and that might have come in round stray round, which is the 4th round. That might be possible, but it is very risky to wait. Here, anybody who is allotted in All India round 3 is out, because we said allotted in All India round 3, you don't join, you are out of stray, and did not join or ineligible, and all the set of people who attended All India round 3 other than those who are allotted will automatically be eligible, provided they don't have a state round 3 seat. Exactly, like we said, All India round 3 joined, all list will be sent to state round 3 and states won't allot, correct? Same way, state R3 list will be sent to MCC and MCC will not allot them in stray round. So stray round 3, state round 3 seat holders will also be out, which means stray is purely for those candidates who are not holding a seat anywhere, All India, and it is not for those candidates even if this set did not join, is not holding, they will not be eligible. Fresh registration for stay is possible. You did not register in any counselings, you just want to register, it is possible. And then fresh choice filling, past choices are null and void, no previous choices will not happen, you will have a blank choice list. Which seats will be available? All India round 2 unallotted, round 3 not joined, this is round 3 unallotted. Unallotted means nobody opted for it and resigned, and round 3 not joined or resigned, No option to opt out last year. This is something that is very specific. We will discuss that at a later point in time. After stray allotment, resents and decisions. What are the impact? You don't have any seat at this end of stray. Even then you did not get a seat. You are either looking for the next year or maybe wait for special stray. Very rarely some few seats only will come and stay. Usually those seats will be those whom nobody has taken up till now. Those only will come and stray. Very few other seats will come in special stray. That will happen 1 month later. Don't wait for this usually. It is always good to prepare for the next year. And if stray comes up, just try your luck and then pick up a seat. Allotted in All India stray and joint, obviously final seat. Beyond that, there is no counselling, obviously. You can't even go to a state counselling later. Allotted in All India stray and did not join. This is a critical clause. You exit with forfeiture. 25k, 2 lakhs is gone. You are also debarred from 2025 NEET exam. This year, stray allotted. Last year, stray allotted, did not join. Were able to write the exam. But special stray allotted, after this entire stray, the special stray happens, did not join. They were not even given their admit cards this year. Unfortunately, they knew this, but yeah, they actually did not join for various reasons. They lost 1 year and the examination, not for All India stray last year, special stray last year, but every year the stray also has a clause mentioning that if you are allotted and you don't join, you exit with forfeiture and debarred from the next year's exam. So your choices here should be very clear. If you are allotted, you should join. Only those choices should be there. Security deposit, yes, not possible to resign after joining. Then security deposit is refunded. You can't resign after joining. Resignation will happen later. Like during the course, I want to leave the course. That is discontinuation. But till the end of the counselling, institutes will not allow you to resign unless you pay the 3-year penalty for them. That will not be in the system at all. Seat won't come back to stray. Once you join, that seat is done. The seat will lapse and therefore you will be required to pay a discontinuation fee. You did not join the allotted stray seat. Yes, exit with forfeiture. Your security deposit is forfeited. Obviously, you are not eligible for the state round. This is the last round anyways. Maybe special stray happens, but you will not be eligible for that. No seat after stray round, you will still get a refund. So these, you note that for stray vacancy for deemed universities would be also online. Special stray, it happens, will also be online. So anybody comes and tells you, I'll give you a deemed seat directly without going through the counselling, not possible at all. We have checked the list of candidates who have joined. PG only we have completely sent to NMC. Everybody was allotted through the online counselling process. If there are issues, we will also take that up. So every seat, including deemed seats, are allotted through the All India counselling process. So please take note of that and then attend All India counselling if you want a deemed seat. Somebody is saying, I'll go to deemed university, get you admission. It was not possible last year because of the Supreme Court ruling that special stray. Previously, the stray used to be offline at deemed university. Last round, round 3, some of the deemed universities will pick up a top ranker, 100 ranker, get a seat, and then the candidate will not join, moves to the deemed university, they will fill that seat through some way or the other. May not be my merit necessarily. But now because it is online, they are not able to do that. Even if that 100 ranker strategy works, last round somebody else with a higher rank will come in and it will be possible. It will not be possible for the institute to decide who it is allotted to. So be aware of that. We have a complete information portal with complete information on the entire allotments, closing ranks. We will be updating everything for All India Round 1. You will even get to know what, to the extent that this candidate who is ranked this, got this seat in All India counselling, got this seat in state counsellings, and therefore in round 1 if the candidate might move to state, and there will be a vacancy. This you can keep looking at for your set of seats throughout the counselling. Basically, you have 10 seats and 20 people above you are looking at these 10 seats and they have been allotted. Their entire journey through allotment mapping, you will be able to know through the process. You will be able to take better decisions. That is the level of data that we have. Take the ZyNerd advantage. We have a package at around, I think, 1499 now, plus GST, which is All India, plus around 25 states, I think, more than that maybe, 24 states or so. This entire information is available now. completely for every round in 2023, along with the category wise, quota wise, course wise, last ranks, state rank wise, all India rank wise, etc. Once you get your state ranks, that will also be required. That will also be helpful in determining how the entire process works. We'll also get back to you on the rules and regulations, etc. We'll also help you out with queries. We address queries through calls and on emails. We get back to you on all the rules, regulations, certificates and documents required if you have a query, etc. So whoever has taken our service, check with them. Confidently, they'll tell you that it is helpful. You have complete information now for All India Counselling. For choice filling, we have a smart choice filling one. If you have any queries on that, you can also look at that video. That will help you. We have a few videos on YouTube and also on our portal. Just register on our portal ZyNerd.com. The registration is free, and then look at the data. You join our Telegram groups, ZyNerd NEET MDS. Just search for it. Get this. The link will also be available in the description. You can join us. Any queries we have? Okay, so that is fine. Thanks a lot for watching. This video might be a little stretched one. It will help you later. Thank you. Thanks a lot.